everything is gonna be alright. Okay, let me stop. Howdy, hello my delightful doll divas. I'm EvelynMariahDoll, and welcome to my doll universe. So, today, we're gonna be opening the Monster High Pride Pack. Okay, yeah, we are gonna be opening the Monster High Pride Pack with Kieran and SPELLDON, and my word, my goodness, my gracious, my golly, just look at how handsome these ghouls are. These two guys are just so dashing, ravishing, smashing, darling. They're so handsome. Oh my gosh, I can't stop staring at them. I love this type of Monster High packaging. And before we really get into these ghouls, how are you? How's your week? How's your year? How's your month? How's your moments? How is your millisecond? How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic, darling. And if you're not, I hope unboxing these beautiful Pride dolls with me will make your day just that much more smashing, darling, because unboxing dolls with you always makes me feel fantastic. But no, seriously, these are going to make my day a million times better. I'm so excited to be opening them. I don't have too many guy dolls in my collection, so having them is very big for all my ladies in here. They're gonna be very excited just to look at some boys, because it is very much a girl's paradise in here. But seriously, I'm so excited. I'm a sucker for the Monster High packaging like this. This just has so much personality. I am extremely painfully excited to get these boys out of here. And then of course it's Pride Month, so perfect month to open them. Oh, golly, it's just so excited. Let me stop babbling, and if it's okay with you, I'm going to show you my little ensemble before we open these lovely boys. Oh yes, let me show you my ensemble, my outfit, my yas, my pride fit. And then we'll get into opening these ghouls.
Let's get to it, everybody do it, everybody have some fun.
Yes, darling, it is I, EvelynMariahDoll. Okay. Yeah, this is my outfit that we got going for this lovely doll unboxing. Okay, anywho, so I'm gonna start off with showing you my top. So let's see. Oh, hi, Key, I need to reapply my lip gloss. Hold on. So yes, I'm gonna show you, look at it. You see my little makeup? I got my glasses on because I didn't put my contacts in today because I didn't feel like it. It felt like a glasses day rather than a contact day. So let me go ahead and take them off really quick so I can have a she's all that moment. Let me.
Moon Prism Power makeup!
Oh my gosh, I took the glasses. Okay, and here's these. So this is my makeup. We did like a cute little rainbow look, of course, to match the shirts. We got my nose ring. Here's the little jewels in my face. No, I love this look. I think it's absolutely adorable. And then, of course, we got my cat ears on. Little rainbow star clips in. Not the flower falling. Move up. Okay. Yeah. Then we got that. And then, of course, we have a bow in the back. We got a little yellow bow. That's the base. That's the beat. And then, my bow falling. Yo, what's happening? Stay in my head. There we go. And then moving on to the jewelry. We got little Care Bear earrings in. Some little Herlakoma earrings. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. Moving on to the rest of my jewelry. We got my, not that hiding under my shirt, we got my Vivienne Westwood chain, of course. A cute little candy necklace. My Pokemon locket. My Hello Kitty chain. And then a cute little rainbow rosary. We got my Modi Arts rainbow bracelets. My bestie Modi Arts made this bracelet for me whenever I do my little rainbow looks or my Decora looks, because I love a good rainbow look or a good Decora look. So she made this for me. I love it. It's so adorable. Look at how beautiful. Like, she's just so talented. If you want a bracelet like mine, my bestie Modi Arts can make so many things that you ask her to make. My bestie has made so many bead bracelets for me. I wear them with every outfit. They're just good little, you know, like, look, how could you, yes. Go ahead and get you one for my bestie Modi Arts. Just let her know what kind of bracelet you want her to make, and my girl can cook just about anything up. So I'll leave her information down below. Love you, girl. Mwah. And then another piece of jewelry. Then we got my Powerpuff Girls bracelet on top of my Modi Arts bracelets. And then we got some other little bead bracelets. I just put these colors on to match the Care Bears on my shirts. And then a special bracelet my grandma gave me. I wear it with everything. I love it. Oh, and then of course I did my nails myself, made by me, EvelynMariahDoll. I'm a nail tech, of course. Mwah! These nails are so perfect for Pride. Just look at these little rainbow butterfly nails that I created. They are amazing. I'm obsessed with them. Oh my gosh, I just did such an amazing job on these. Obsessed. Mwah. And then of course we got my ring ding dingies on. Look at how cute they are. We got some little aliens, my little cat bell ring, flower, and then of course a grr, and then just like a little cute ring to match my bracelets. Like, yes. This outfit, I love it. Ah! And then on to the fit. We got my Care Bear shirt. It's so cute, so fun. I love this shirt. And then we got, of course, a nice little belt on. We got my cinnamon roll right there, my boy. Then we got Hello Kitty, my girl. And then Chromie right here, my girl. And then we got a little chain, my chain. And then a nice little light wash denim shirt with a cute little blinged out fishnets, and then some rainbow leg warmers. And then I'm chilling in my house, so if I was going out with this, I'd probably wear, I'll show you what shoes I'd wear with this. 1 second. Now, if I was going out with this outfit, of course I wouldn't wear my cinnamon roll slippers. I'd still probably wear my Reptar socks though, but I wouldn't wear my cinnamon roll slippers out. So I'd either do these shoes I got in Harajuku when I went to Tokyo. Oh my god, I fall in. Okay. I don't know. Or I'd do like my little Harajuku Crocs that I also got in Tokyo. I'm not sure which shoes I'd pick though. Which ones would y'all prefer? Would you prefer the holographic high tops, or would you prefer the cute Croc tops? They're both just so adorable. I couldn't pick. Ah! But yes, that was my little ensemble, y'all. So let me know which part of the fit was your fave. And then we can go ahead and get into unboxing the Pride Monster High. Yeah, they're so cute. Let's open them.
Alright, you saw the ensemble, and now you're going to see some even more smashing ensembles, darling, from Kieran and SPELLDON. Yes, let me go ahead and give you a closer look at these ghouls before we start unboxing them. Yay!
Let's get to it. Everybody do it. Everybody have some fun.
Alright, now let's get into the guys, the ghouls, the gorgeous men. Alright, no, I'm like I said, I am a sucker for this kind of Monster High packaging. There's just so much personality on it, so many things to look at on the box, just the placement of everything. It's probably also the nostalgia for me, because how could you not love Monster High? They're amazing. Well, let me go ahead and read everything on the box before we pop these boys out. So the front of the box says, includes doll stands and diaries. Speaking of chemistry, Beldrin Caldronello, son of Circe, 0308 Spell Volume 3. Kieran Valentine, son of the emo vampires. That is just so hilarious to me. Emo vampires, I'm dead. So there's emo vampires, goth vampires, decora vampires. Is there different genres of fashion of vampires? I assume so, yes, because if that's the case, show me the decora vampires. I want to see the kawaii vampires. Where they at? Where they at? Okay, the back of the box says, Monster High, Kieran Valentine, son of emo vampires, age 1602, favorite activity, it was once stealing love, but now it's finding true love and helping other monsters do the same. Favorite food, chocolate covered coffin beans. BFF, Ginny Wisp Grant. Speldon Caldronello, son of Circe, age 17, favorite activity, practicing pharmakia, aka earth magic, by experimenting with potions in the garden. Favorite food, warm pita with tzatziki. BFF, Venus McFlytrap. Hearing them talk about their favorite food is making me hungry. The tippity top of the box says mad for each other. It also has the word science in there, so it says mad science for each other, but science is crossed out so that it says mad for each other. Oh, I'm so excited. Enough babbling now. We read the box, so let's go ahead and pop these handsome ghouls out of here.
Let's get to it, everybody do it, everybody have some fun.
Alright, now that you've seen these guys up close, let's go ahead and pop these handsome ghouls out of the box. Out of the box. Out of the box. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't even think straight because I'm so excited. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Usually this Monster High packaging is very easy to unpack, which is another reason I love it, because you can just slide it out and still use the box as storage. The box is empty. The box is empty. I really love the fact that Monster High also incorporates Greek mythology within the lore of all their characters. It's also nice to have more lore on Costa Fierce, because clearly this is her brother, since she is the daughter of Circe. And we love Costa Fierce. How could you not love Miss Costa Fierce?
Say click. Take a pic. Say click. Take a pic.
I'm hoping that when I fully open this that there will be two journals back here, that there'll be one for Kieran and Speldon, because I want to see both POVs. If there's just a Speldon diary, I will be so sad. One thing I will say about the packaging though is if there is a diary for him, then there should have been like one on this side for him and then another on the other side, but maybe it was just a matter of saving space, which I get. All right, let me stop babbling and let's pop these boys out of here. Opening the back, it looks like there is two diaries in here. So excited. everything's almost all free. Alright y'all, we got Kieran and SPELLDON all out, and I must say that I absolutely adore them. They are so handsome and so detailed. Let me show you them a little bit more closer. So look at Kieran. I love his earrings. His hair is so handsome. The detailing on his shirt, oh my gosh, you see it sparkling in the lights? That's just wow. And then the buttons, just so nice with the embroidery. The pants are very nice as well. His shoes have little roses on them. Oh, this is just amazing. I love it. I love this. No notes. No notes. Oh my gosh, and then his fangs. Can you see the fangs on his lip? I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but he does have his fangs. Wow, the detail on him. Oh, now let's look at SPELLDON, because the detail on him as well. Wow. Wow. Look at his hair. The design on the back of his head. Just, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. His earrings are so handsome. Look at him. And then his little jacket. Here's his jewelry. And then his little jacket. He's got this little pin on him. Here's his pants. His pants are also very nice as well. But then look at his boots. Wow. Just wow. I will say the pants pockets are not real. Ugh. The pockets can't pocket on their pants, which sucks. However, the design of their pants are really nice, even though the pockets don't work. And Speldon, of course, has a chain on his pants. You know, Monster High loves to give the boys a chain on their pants. I'm actually pretty surprised that Kieran does not have a chain on his pants either, but I don't know if it'd go with his fit. Maybe if they gave him a gold chain. Yeah, they're so handsome. Let's look at their accessories. So they both got, oh boy. So they both got a diary. We'll read those momentarily. And then they got a cute little potions book that does open up. However, it's empty. So I guess you could put your own spells in there if you wanted to. And then they got some goggles since they're in chemistry class. And then they got the love potion that they created and a little flower. A black rose. They also only came with one brush. Yeah, that's the accessories they came with. And then let me go ahead and read their diaries. We'll do Speldon first. Monster High. This diary belongs to Speldon Cauldronello. Nothing to see here, just terrifying hexes that curse whoever reads them. Age 17. Monster parent, son of Cirrus. Spooky style, eerie indie grunge. Think jackets with spiky hardware and relaxed jeans. I like to accessorize with stacked earrings, chains, and black nail polish too. Fearsome flaw. Sometimes I'm so deadpan that monsters think I'm being serious when I'm not, which can lead to some damage control later. Oh, I should probably do this in a guy voice. Pet. Not sure if this counts as pets per se, but we have a menagerie of wild animals that hang around because they're drawn to my mom. And contrary to rumor, none of them were former audience members at a Cast of Fear show. Favorite activity. Practicing pharmakia, aka earth magic, by experimenting with potions in the garden. Biggest pet peeve? Monsters who don't respect a place's flora and fauna. Favorite school subject? Botany, because I love plant magic. Least favorite subject? Music. I'll leave that to Costa. Favorite color? Dark purple. Favorite food? Warm pita with tzatziki. BFFs? Venus McFlytrap. Sunday, January 5th. Today was the last day of holiday break, so Venus and I spent it snacking on sunlight, aka soaking up what pale winter sun we could in the Monster High greenhouse. I always loved hanging out with her. Ever since I joined the environmental club and bonded with Venus over our shared love of plants, we've become super close. Oh, and speaking of friends, Valentine just texted me his class schedule, and it looks like we're in chemistry together. Is it weird that I'm looking forward to seeing him so much? Tuesday, January 7th. I had chemistry today, and Valentine and I are officially lab partners. I hadn't seen him in a few weeks, and I'd almost forgotten how disarming his smile can be. My mind kind of blanked, and I don't think I was much of a conversationalist, but nevertheless, we still ended up walking to the creepateria together after class. Costa and Operetta joined our table, and of course, Costa raised her eyebrows at me in her annoying and not at all subtle way when she saw Valentine. She and Operetta talked about a song they were composing and teased Valentine that it might be too upbeat for his angsty, brooding tastes. It was a callback to when they first met, and Valentine didn't even know who the Costa Fierce was. A favorite moment of mine, actually, because that's when I realized he wanted to get to know me for me, and not my famous sister. Wednesday, January 22nd. Mr. Hat gave us an exciting mad science assignment to create a new chemical compound that has magical properties. So basically, my scream come true. It's a huge chunk of our chemistry grade, and a partner project at that, so Val and I will be paired up. Funny enough, this won't be the first time we make a potion together. A couple months ago, I helped him make one to take away his emotions. It was a placebo, obviously, but I'll never forget the look on his face when he chugged it. Monday, January 27th. I've got a wicked idea for the mad science project, an elixir that induces sweet dreams in whoever drinks it. The idea came to me after Val was telling me about a frightmare he had. I like making potions that help others, so I'm excited for the challenge. In fact, it reminds me of a bigger idea I've been mulling over for a while now. Sunday, February 2nd. Mom came to visit this weekend. She smelled like the ocean breeze of our home, Aiea, and brought olives from our garden there. It made me nostalgic for that island of my childhood where she taught me the apothecary fairy magic of Pharmakia. Last night she wove on her loom, Wolf dozing at her feet. I told her about my idea. I want to create a discipline that merges the natural, earthy art of Pharmakia with technical, formulaic science of chemistry in order to create healing elixirs that improve monster quality of unlife. As I talked, her fingers paused at the loom, and her wolf started pacing like a restless shadow. I'm wary of blending ancient earth sorcery with modern science, she said after a moment. The two seem diametrically opposed, but I won't stand in your way if you want to explore that. It wasn't the enthusiasm I was hoping for, but then again, she's been around for a while and is set in her ways. Tuesday, February 11th. Today I asked Val, when did I start shortening his name? Why he goes by his last name and not Kieran. He told me Kieran means little dark one, but he doesn't want to be associated with darkness. Besides, why not go by what February 14th is named after? Wait, Valentine's Day is named after you? I asked. It sure is, he said. I was quite romantic back in the day, and he flashed a fang-bearing grin that made me realize why people called him a heart stealer. Saturday, February 15th. Val came over to work on a project, and I loved how comfortable he was with all our animals. As we looked at the herbs for potion, he told me about how working at an animal shelter last summer changed him. Oh, so you're no longer the sly schemer who used his dark charm and alluring powers to wreak devastation on ghouls everywhere, I teased. Val laughed and said he definitely wasn't trying to charm ghouls anymore. Then he looked at me and reddened. I almost made a joke, then asking if vampires even have blood to blush with, but something in his expression made me hold my tongue. Saturday, February 22nd. Today I asked Venus how she knows she has a crush. Instead of answering, she immediately asked if I was crushing on Valentine. Am I really that obvious? Only because I know you so well by now. Plus, you don't look at me like that, she said with a wink. I asked if she thinks he likes me back. She said there's only one way to find out. I wasn't sure what she meant until she rolled her eyes and told me to just ask him. Oh, I'm not good at stuff like that, I said. Communicating emotions? She retorted. Yeah, I told her that the thought of confessing my feelings is weirdly, I don't know, embarrassing? She replied that the word I was looking for was scary, and that a good start might be asking him to the petrifying prom. There's a prom? Monday, February 24th. I decided to be brave and ask Val to this petrifying prom, per Venus's suggestion. I was going to do it by giving him a note, but when I saw him in class, he acted really weird. He lapsed into his fake southern accent as soon as he saw me and tried to hide a bouquet of flowers behind his back. How mortifying would it be if he asked someone else? Whatever the reason, I pushed the note to the bottom of my bag. Tuesday, March 4th. Saturday, we met up to complete our chemistry project. I had finished the formula the night before, and while we got the herbs cooking to extract their essence, we mixed and measured the other ingredients. A few hours passed in the flap of a dragon's wing. Suddenly, the potion was done and a night had fallen, perfect for testing. I poured 100 milliliters of potion into a beaker for each of us and held one out to Val, asking, "Do you trust me?" He looked at me and said, "Unconditionally," and we got quiet for a second until he broke the spell by proposing a toast. We drank the potion. Val left with a hug goodbye, and that night my dreams were all about him. Visions of us at the dance, spinning around together, us eating ice cream in the park, us dying laughing on the couch, trying not to snort out popcorn. When I woke the next morning, the dreams lingered in my head like cobwebs. For a moment, I felt paralyzed by the dawning realization that I really like Val, but then I rejoiced that our potion worked. We ended up getting an A on the project when we turned it in. Monday, I was so distracted by whirling thoughts that the grade hardly even registered. I even found myself absent-mindedly doodling our initials on my jeans with a heart. Who even am I? Wednesday, March 5th. Update. I told my mom about how I blended Pharmakia with modern science to create the potion, and she was super impressed. She might even be coming around to my way of thinking. My mom and sister are both so successful that they make me want to reach for the stars too, and I feel like I'm doing just that. Thursday, March 6th. I'm not sure how to go about telling Val how I feel. He's someone with a long history of making grand romantic gestures. Me, on the other hand, I've rarely done anything romantic in my own life. I asked Costa how I compete with his centuries of dating experience, and she told me there's no competing. He likes you for you. Just be genuine. Saturday, March 8th. Val and I decided to have dinner to celebrate our mad science success. I was preoccupied all day and made a fresh batch of cologne to spritz on just to keep busy. Impatient to tell him how I felt as soon as we met in front of the bistro, I blurted out, "Look, I like you and I would love to go to the petrifying prom together." Val looked taken off guard for a moment and then pulled out a boutonniere made of my favorite herbs and flowers. "I was going to ask you the same thing," he said, all smiles. I felt so light I could have floated all the way to Aea. I'm sure I said something really witty in response, but all I remember are his hands fastening the pin to my jacket and his eyes that were as warm and rosy as the pink sunset behind us. It felt like the beginning of something beautiful. Oh, that was so cute. Let me see if he has their initials on his pants. I don't see their initials on his pants, which would have been such a cute touch. But I do see the pin on his jacket, of course.
Dipping on some scissor.
Now to read Valentine's diary. Monster High. This diary belongs to Kieran Valentine. You'll steal my heart if you read my diary. Age 1602. Monster parent. Emo vampires. Spooky style. I never know when an ordinary day might turn into an extraordinary one. So in order not to be caught underdressed, I never leave the coffin wearing anything less than my very beast formal wear. I understand that many monsters think this is way over the top, but I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Period. I feel that. Fearsome flaw. In the past, I was often lurking for love in all the wrong places and was a bit, okay, a lot, selfish. Going forward, I'm dedicating my own life to making right all the wrongs I have done in the past. Pet. I think I used to be much too selfish to have a pet, but now I understand that they give so much unconditional love that I am rethinking having one. I'm open to any kind of pet except flying monkeys. I really can't talk about it right now. Favorite activity. It was once stealing love, but now it's finding true love and helping other monsters do the same. Biggest pet peeve. I can't really blame them, but I wish people wouldn't immediately think the worst of me first. Favorite school subject. Biology, because I think I would like to be a vet one day. Least favorite school subject. Phys dead. The dress code is much too casual and sweat flattens my ruffles. Favorite color. Maroon. Favorite food. Chocolate covered coffin beans. I love to treat my sweet fang every now and then. BFFs. Jenny Wisp Grant. Sunday, January 5th. It's the start of the spring scaremester. I'm not only settling into Monster High, but I'm feeling better than I have in centuries because I'm really learning to be myself. No more stealing love. No more devastatingly charming yet hopelessly fake persona. I've adopted a full transparency policy and it's serving me well. Who knew that friendship would come so easily when it's not founded on a bed of lies? Plus, Draculaura and I have become good friends. We always knew we had a connection. It just turns out that it's a platonic one. And then there's Speldon, whom I have a connection with as well, but I hope that one is more of the romantic variety. Wednesday, January 8th. Speak of the sorcerer. Speldon and I are in chemistry together. Yesterday I was seated at a mad science table and Speldon waltzed into class and sat right next to me as natural as anything. It warmed my undead heart dearly. And now we're lab partners for the rest of the year. Not to be dramatic, but this feels like a sign. Friday, January 17th. The student bodies were buzzing with an announcement. Monster High is having a petrifying prom. As far as school functions go, I have a pretty bad track record, what with Draculaura 1600 and the Frady Hawkins dance, but hey, maybe third time's a charm. And this time there will be no villainous scheming, no meddling in plans, just me and, well, who knows? It's still 6 weeks away. Tuesday, January 28th. Speldon and I have partnered up for a chemistry project. I was telling him about this frightmare I had. Everyone hated me because I was back to stealing hearts again, and he had this fantastic idea to create a chemical compound that would bring sweet dreams to whoever drank it. It's an ambitious project, but Speldon is so confident I'm not even worried. His mom is Circe, who basically invented earth sorcery, so he has a ton of knowledge of plants and potions in addition to his scary good science skills. I'm excited to do research and help with the formula. I think it might be necessary to meet multiple times a week. Wink wink. Friday, February 14th. It's Valentine's Day today. I just cringe writing that. How batty that I had so much ego and influence back then that I created a whole holiday in my name. I was on quite the stealing spree and I think my head was dizzy from all the taken hearts. The current love I have though, the earned love, feels so much healthier and I felt full from that love today. I went to Draculaura's birthday and had the beast time hanging out with her friends. In fact, I am so comfortable with them, I only slipped into my southern accent once and caught myself when I did. At one point, we started talking about the petrifying prom and who everyone was planning to go with. I said that I want to try to ask someone. Spoiler alert, it's Speldon. But I'm trying to come up with the perfect promposal. A, charter boat, cover it in candles, and play the violin while sailing into the moonlight. B, set off customized fireworks that write out "Be My Prom Date" in the sky. Or C, take over the creepateria with a flash mob while singing him a song and having Heath Burns blow smoke hearts in the air. Everyone's jaws were on the floor by the end of my list though, and Draculaura gently explained to me that all those ideas sound like fire hazards. They're also a little much. Maybe hold off on the grand gestures and just do something simpler from the heart. She's probably right, but I have no idea how to confess my feelings simply. How can I when what I feel for Speldon is anything but simple? You'd think as an emotional vampire I'd have better emotional intelligence, but I feel just as lost as any other monster. Sunday, February 16th. Yesterday I went to Spell's place to work on the project. It's this bewitching cottage set in a copse of trees,
covered in vines and blooming flowers. There were animals everywhere. Lions, wolves, owls, deer, snakes, and pigs, all living in harmony. My mom has a way with animals, he said, grinning at my reaction. We spent hours together, and by the time I left, I felt so energized from the feel-good vibes that it was like I had 10 espresso shots. I can totally be myself with Speldon, which is rare because for so long I didn't even know how that felt. Maybe it's because he's so grounded and laid back, but somehow I just tell him whatever's on my mind without even filtering it first. Well, everything except the little fact that I have feelings for him. I just find it hard to believe that he might feel the same way about me as I do about him. After all, with my history, I haven't exactly established myself as a super lovable person. But then again, I swear his heart energy feels different from the energy I receive from other friends, and that has to mean something, right? Monday, February 24th. I wanted to die of embarrassment today, but unfortunately, I'm already undead. I brought a bouquet of flowers to class and decided to recite a poem I wrote for Speldon, which I think is super simple, totally chill declaration of love. But as soon as I made eye contact with him, I froze and forgot all the verses and started saying something in my cursed accent and chickened out, and the rest of class was awkward. It was so bad that he rushed out of class the second it ended. I wanted an abyss to swallow me whole. In fact, if the pit of eternal body odor suddenly appeared in the classroom floor, I would have dived right into it. What was I thinking? Sunday, March 2nd. Well, I'm glad I didn't dive into the pit because then I wouldn't have gotten to experience yesterday. I went over to Speldon's and we forgot all about the awkwardness from earlier this week. We were just so focused on the project and having so much fun chatting. Also, can I just say that this source term makes even safety goggles look cool? We ended up finishing the potion and toasted to sweet dreams before drinking from our respective beakers. It worked too because I did have sweet dreams and they were all of Speldon. His eyes, his smile, his laugh floated through my mind all night. When I woke up this morning, I realized I've really got it bad. Wednesday, March 5th. I talked to Wisp on the Genternet and told her how I feel like myself when I'm with Speldon, something I've only ever felt with her, that I can feel his heart energy like a hum all over my body. Wisp is over the moon, and she says I need to stop dragging my feet and do something about it straight away. So I made dinner plans with Spell for Saturday, and I'm going to ask him to the petrifying prom then. Truly a petrifying thought, but I am determined to see it through this time. I'm going to make him a little boutonniere of his favorite plants. Maybe it will give me courage too, like a talisman. It's funny because I used to be so suave and a master of grand declarations, but it was all an act. Now I actually have real feelings. Why is it that being authentic can be so much harder than being fake? Friday, March 7th. I'm going to ask Wisp if she can use her powers to find Mrs. Goblin and send her a note. I want to tell her that I realize being honest with Spell is also a way to be honest with myself and love myself. Here's what I've drafted. Do you remember all those months ago when you told me to know that I am loved for what and who I am? Now I finally believe those words. And what's more, I think I've learned how to love myself too. This self-love is the most important love I've ever felt, and now that I have it, I'm never going to let it go. Saturday, March 8th. I am going to the dance with Speldon Caldronello. Somebody scrape me off the floor because I have melted. And what's more, he asked me. When we met at the restaurant earlier tonight, I was planning to say something just as soon as I regained control of my vocal cords, but then Spell beat me to it, asking as casually as ever if I wanted to go together. My chest felt like it might burst.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I said of course I did. And as I was fixing the boutonniere to his lapel, he asked, "Is this a magic pen? You don't have to steal my heart, you know." His tone was teasing, but then he said very sincerely, "Because I've already given it to you. It's a good thing I'm already undead, or I might have died of happiness right there."
I win!
One eternity later.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Those diaries were so cute. I love reading them and having some more insight into how they fell for each other. Absolutely adorable. All right, now that we've read their diaries and I've showed you all their accessories and everything, let me go ahead and give you a closer look at these boys. They are absolutely amazing. I'm loving them. I'm loving them. It's gonna be so hard to find critiques. Let's give you a closer look at them. Yay!
Let's get to it, everybody do it, everybody have some fun.
now that we've gotten a closer look at them, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my loves and critiques. Alright, I will start with my loves first. I love absolutely just about everything about them. My gosh, from the hair to the fit to the diaries to the accessories, just mwah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Their faces are so handsome too. They're just everything is amazing. The detailing on them. Oh, don't get me started on the detailing on Kieran. On Kieran's outfit, the detailing is phenomenal. His shirt, his shoes, the design on his pants, mwah, 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 mwah. Amazing. Yeah, Valentine is just, yeah, Valentine is amazing. He is amazing. And then we've of course got Mr. Speldon. Oh, just look at him. These boots. I need these boots for myself, for sure. I need these boots for myself. The little pin on his jacket and his accessories. His hair is by far my favorite part about him. I adore his hair. The haircut, just stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. His jewelry, stop it. Stop it, y'all. Stop it. These dolls are amazing. I love them. And then he's even got nail polish on his nails, little purple polish. Just wow. Just wow. Just wow. Okay. Their accessories are really cute. I love the little potion and spell book. And then of course, yeah, these are really cute, little adorable little accessories for sure. The diaries, as always, were amazing. Loved having more insight to their love story. Critiques. Let me go ahead and give you my critiques. Okay, first critique. I really wish they would have had some sort of purse or backpack or something. That would have been lovely. I wish their pockets would have really pocketed. Gosh, it would have been amazing if their pockets really worked. Oh, I would have loved for them to have some sort of like jewelry on their wrist too, like maybe a little bracelet or a watch or something. I don't know. I would have loved that. I'm really trying to think because I love them so much. It's hard to find critiques. Oh yes, I wish we would have gotten another brush. Since there's two, we should have gotten 2 brushes. I really would have loved for them to have pets. I think it's pretty lazy for them not to have pets, especially since this is the first time we ever see Speldon. Of course, this isn't the first time we see Valentine. However, it would have been nice to give him some type of pet, especially since in their diary they both really love animals, so it would have been nice to see some type of animals with them. I wish there would have been more nods in their accessories to what they were talking about in their diaries, like if we saw initials on Speldon's pants, or if we saw more of a bouquet similar to Speldon's favorite flowers, because this is just one flower, this isn't a bouquet, you know? Or if we even saw, I don't think this is the potion that they drank together to have good dreams. This seems more like of a love potion. It would have been nice if there was a secondary potion aside from the love potion, like a dream one that they drank. I do love that they have the goggles that he wore. Critiques, I wish they had pets, wish they had purses or bags, and I wish their pockets pocketed, and I wish their accessories had a little bit more of a nod to them. But overall, these are amazing. I'm so happy that these are in my collection now. They're so handsome, so detailed. I do not regret buying these at all. They're amazing dolls. I love them. And I'm so glad to have some new boy dolls in my collection. All the girls are looking at them right now and it's like, yes, please, please. Yeah, very exciting. Oh my gosh, they're just so fun. It's really nice to have a Monster High boy doll 2-pack, because I believe there's only ever been one 2-pack of boys for Monster High, which was Gil and Deuce, and they are so handsome. I don't have that pack, but this is making me want that pack for sure. They are so handsome. Look at them. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing, amazing. I don't have too much to say because I'm so stunned. I am so stunned. I'm speechless. They have like taken away my speech. I don't know why Speldon's necklace is reminding me of Scooby-Doo, because there's a S. I know it stands for Speldon, but it's reminding me of Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Valentine and Speldon, wow, amazing. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love them. Love them. So my final rating for these dolls, I'll give them a 9 out of 10. They're getting a 9 out of 10 for me because, I mean, look at the material. You can be the judge of it.
Look at the material.
You should be going home anyway.
You can be the judge of it.
They're amazing. How could I not rate them a 9 out of 10? They come with stands, first of all.
Every time I close my eyes.
Like, oh my gosh, I love G3, but opening them, it's so frustrating that there's no stands. Cause I'm like, how am I supposed to display this? Like, I'm looking at them now, and I had to buy separate stands for them. But a lot of them, they just sitting down at my school because they don't got stands.
Every time I close my eyes.
Any whoosies. This ain't about G3. This is about G1, Valentine, and SPELLDON. I love their hair. I love just the concept of them. It's just, I would have given them a 10 out of 10, probably, if the pockets could pocket, okay? I could have overlooked my other critiques if the pockets could pocket. That would have really been like, okay, no, these are 10 out of 10. But yeah, 9 out of 10 for me. These are amazing. I love these boys. I am so excited to have these in my collection. These are amazing. They're so handsome. So daring, so dashing. Yeah. So handsome. 9 out of 10. Alright, so those were my loves and critiques. So that brings us to the end of the unboxing of the Monster High Pride Pack. It was amazing to open them. I had such a ball. It's always so fun opening Monster High dolls, especially in the G1 format. Oh, so nostalgic. Yes, thank you so much for unboxing SPELLDON and Valentine with me, Doll Divas. It's such a fun time. I can't wait to post pictures of them. If you want to see those pictures, you can follow me on all social media at EvelynMariahDoll. And make sure to leave a comment telling me what your favorite part of this pack was and if you have it yourself. And also, if you enjoyed unboxing them with me, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, make sure to follow me on all social medias at EvelynMariahDoll because I have so many more dolls to unbox. I have more Monster High. I just unboxed the Bratz Pride Pack. We got some Shadow High, Rainbow High, Hair Doorables, Disney Illy, Lala Loopsy. I have even more Bratz to open. I know, Bratz, this is a Monster High video, but I do have more Bratz to open. Barbie, LOL Surprise. I've got dolls of every single line you could probably think of. But yeah, if you want to see more of me, make sure to subscribe and turn on that post notification bell. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and comment. And also, you can follow me on all of my social medias at EvelynMariahDoll. Oh my gosh, this doll unboxing was just the best. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I like them better than the Bratz Pride Pack, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this was so much fun, Doll Divas, and I hope unboxing Valentine and SPELLDON with me made you feel a lot more fantastic because unboxing dolls with you always makes me feel like there's butterflies floating in the sky. Yes. So I hope you have a great year, week, month, holiday, millisecond, moment, whatever it is for you. I hope you have a great one. Thank you so much again for unboxing SPELLDON and Valentine with me, Doll Divas. Mwah. Stay safe, Doll Divas. Bye. Oh my gosh, SPELLDON, you are just the finest undead being I've ever seen in my entire life. Don't get me started on you, darling. You're probably the hottest undead being I've ever seen in my life. Can we kiss? Well, of course, we're already going to the petrifying prom together. You think I'm gonna wait till the prom to kiss you? No, that haircut is just so irresistible. My haircut is irresistible. Your shirt is irresistible. Let's just, you know. Sorry. I couldn't wait to start playing with them. They are just so. Oh my gosh. Monster High really did the thing. They really did their thing with them too. Love them so much. Yay! Stay safe, Doll Divas. Bye.